And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Scola. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And, you know, the Lakers going through a rough patch, clearly, but make no mistake about it. They're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base both in the U.S. and globally.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 22 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And we talk so much about Orange Juice and the bond they form, but Prez and Denver Levins also very close on the team.
And Levins might not see the floor a lot, but he does a great job of keeping the mood loose and light for this team. That means a lot over the course of an entire NBA season.
One thing you know is going to happen with Orange Juice is, and that does it for the first half of play. The Lakers on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run. We welcome you back to Brooklyn just as the subway approaches the platform here at the Barclays Center Station. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Curtis in at shooting guard. Julius Randle is out there with Mozgov. Then it's Young, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. Here's Curtis. Money from the wing. Jay's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
And, you know, Julius Randle in some ways is a bit of a throwback type player. He's got a powerful body, likes to bang inside and field defenders, does a good job rebounding and scoring in the paint, yet not yet an effective shooter at the 4 spot. And I think that's where he's got to improve.
And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Here's Kilpatrick. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Kilpatrick's got 5 points in the quarter. And around the league nowadays, teams like their power forwards to be able to shoot from outside. Julius Randle's percentages drop steeply away from the rim, as we saw.
And even around the rim, too, Kevin, the length of NBA players has bothered him in the paint area. At Kentucky, he was able to bully ball most defenders. Not so in the NBA. So his offensive game still very much a work in progress.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Curtis, the pass to Young. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. The Lakers also with a sub. Larry Nance is checked in for Mozgov.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now. And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in LA, winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Lynn dishes to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Pass to Kilpatrick. Here's the 3. Randall grabs the board. Lakers leading by 10. And Luke Walton, pretty new to coaching. He actually worked as an assistant with the University of Memphis team for a short while in 2011 while that NBA season was delayed.
Yeah, and of course since 2014 he's been an assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season when Kerr was out missing time with a back ailment, Walton stepped in as an interim head coach and led the team to a 24-0 start. Absolutely amazing. And despite being relatively young, Luke Walton has close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, we know Brook Lopez is...
And the Nets making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Nets trail by 13. To the middle. Back to Lynn. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's Kilpatrick missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Doubled by Curtis. Pass to Kilpatrick. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard. Hard with one hand.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Great pass to the rim there from Orange Juice. So hard to stop when they do that.
Yeah, you can defend against it all you want, but that was a pinpoint pass and finish.
And the basket by Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
To the paint. Young with the pass and Prez with the finish. Nice play.
And you know Prez will finish that play. And more importantly, Young knows that Prez will finish that. Nice score from Orange Juice.
1:25 left to play in the third. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, when you asked a lot of scouts who they thought was a sleeper in the 2015 draft, a number of them chose Hollis Jefferson, taken with the 23rd pick out of Arizona. I think he's got some upside for the future for sure.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Lakers leading by 14. Brook Lopez is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Down low. Whitehead passes to Lynn. Shot clock at 5. Lopez outside. Off target with his 3.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far, and that's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lynn against Young. Lynn the pass to Kilpatrick. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fires it up. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Kilpatrick's got 15 points here in the second half. Young outside. Pass to Curtis. To the inside. Knocked loose. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Nets trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen.
And Young just has this innate feel for when one of his guys is open. I mean, he gets those passes there with real precision and fire.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there's the pass to Kilpatrick. Knocks it loose.
Title in the NBA, though, have come close before but never closed the deal. Back in the early 2000s, back-to-back chips to the championship round. And, you know, part of the move to Brooklyn for the Nets increased the pressure to win, and all New York teams have immense pressure to be successful due to the market they're in. Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and... finish at the rim.
A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Passes it to Kilpatrick. Lets it fly. Rejected by Curtis. And he recovers it. And a wide open look for Lynn. And the Nets miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Curtis, the pass to Young. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over to the left wing. Curtis. The shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Kilpatrick. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Curtis. No good off the front iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Kings in Sacramento. Lopez a screen. Here's Kilpatrick. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Remains Brooklyn ball.
due to the size of the city.
Yeah, playing in a big city is a double-edged sword. I mean, it can be a blessing and curse. In years past, it would have been in the best interest of the Nets to take things slowly. But being in the Big Apple, there was added pressure to try to win quickly, and that produced some hasty decisions. And you also have to have a certain type of player who has the mindset to be able to handle that constant, high-level, bright light scrutiny that's part of the media in New York.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Young outside, clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Randall no good. Here's LeVert. Right side Lynn. Here's Whitehead. And it's off from three-point range. Swiped it away. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan player of the game, Jay. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 6